Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the grand final of the 80's Music Meltdown Pinball Tournament coming live from Auroa School.
The 2018 final. I just can't get over how excited I am to see these three fantastic winners from the field of 45 narrowed down to these three Room 1 students.
That's right, and there's the prizes. Wow. That is what is up for grabs today. People have been very excited. Some want the camera, some want the chocolate.
Well, big prizes for this big international tournament with a massive following. Mr. Bloor, your thoughts before we start competition?
Well, obviously we can't go on without addressing the elephant in the room. Pool C saw a little bit of a violation of some of the rules. Wilson, there he is. Little bit of touchy finger on someone else's game.
Very, very serious, that interference. Now, you spoke to Mr. Creswell about this.
That's right. We have been talking to the APA. The rules are quite clear there. No touching any buttons. The thing that's actually in dispute is the plunger a button.
That's a very technical decision there. Just for the judiciary, there's Wilson sitting there looking very upset. There's the APA officers there with that signage on the door.
Okay, let's listen.
The APA have decided that the plunger actually is a button. Therefore, Wilson will be penalised for touching the plunger.
Oh my God.
He's gutted.
Oh, this could be crucial.
But, what's the penalty? Is it a game changer or is it, just a slap on the wrist?
Well, I'm pleased that the APA...
We will allow Taria and Hershey's to decide who goes first by doing paper, scissors, rock.
Well, here we go. This could be crucial. Oh, was that...
To do the old dirty slow hands. Comes out with the rock.
Who's first?
Oh, he's choosing Hershey's.
Right, here we go. Well,
this is it.
Here we go.
No more messing around. Let's find out the competitors. Hershey's goes by the gamer tag Bot Boy.
Favourite song to listen to, Ghostbusters. Hopefully he won't be selecting that off the table to play with.
That's right. No, favourite song to play is actually Madonna Pop.
Of course. Now, To-Do, who qualified for the final first. Again, Ghostbusters featuring and Madonna Pop, identical there.
And favourite game, Fortnite. Favourite 80's movie, Ghostbusters. Boom.
And then finally, the man who scored the 12 million points in qualifying. Favourite song to listen to again, Ghostbusters. Favourite song to play, well, we saw that in the qualifying rounds. He just sat on Cyndi Lauper the whole time, and here we are right into it. There's the carrot again.
Oh, mate, he's... Oh, look!
Handshakes all round. Well, that's good to see. Good bit of fair play there.
That's right.
Yeah.
The old triple handshake.
Yeah.
Carrot in mouth.
Yeah.
One hand on the button. There's the three players have gone in.
Right, here we go. Well, I can't tell you how excited I am here. Got that carrot making a feature again. It's probably been one of his trademarks from the competition, and here we are starting with that first ball.
It has. He's missed the skill shots, which he normally goes for, but... Oh, look at this.
Early cradle, just taking his
He's having
time.
a think. Yeah. Straight up that right ramp to the left ramp.
Yeah.
To the right ramp.
That's good.
That's your kind of play, Mr.
Well,
Webb.
it is now. We're looking for we built the city by a starship as the song. So we're looking for the outer rungs, Mr. Bloor. Is that right?
Sort of that inner loop there.
Inner loop. Sorry,
now,
of course.
The problem with the inner loop is it goes so quick.
Yeah.
You're going to see that in a moment when he hits it.
Yeah.
It comes back fast, and you have to decide, do you stop the ball with your flipper, or do you just let it go?
Well, I'd have to say the tension here is quite palpable, because I can see already that's the third cradle by my count in the first under 1 million points. Oh!
He was slowing the game down, slowed it down a little bit too much in that last moment.
Oh my goodness.
And he's out under 1 million to start. That's got to be a poor start, really.
Yeah, this is the final. There's no more chances after this now. To-Do's got Ghostbusters that's lit on the table there. We've talked about this. It's obviously not his choice. It's the random song that's been created, chosen for him by the machine, so it'll be interesting to see his style of play.
That's right. I think he's trying to change that song as quickly as he can. Will he get there? He has to light up a couple more. Oh, there was something on the play field. It's been removed.
It's been removed.
Little foreign body, I think.
Maintenance have done a good job. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Oh, does a little dance. Look at him. He's amazing.
He might be playing for the camera, but 700,000. Now this is Wilson's chance.
Wilson's in pretty quick.
Yeah, to seize
He's not
the
messing
moment.
around. Gets to change and choose the song.
Well, if we reflect on what happened in the last round with him, he had that first ball that just destroyed the competition. This is his moment. This is his opportunity to seize the final now. With it, if he can get 8-9 million, which we know he's capable of. Oh my goodness!
That is the worst round we've seen in this tournament.
That would have to be perhaps one of the lowest rounds ever. I cannot believe it. And in the final too, my goodness me.
One can only say nerves is really coming into play. There's that inner loop we talked about. It's a scary shot because the ball usually loops around very fast, and you need reflexes of a banshee to stop it.
You've just spoken about that, and we've just seen it. There's two left ramps there. There's that.
He's getting some good shots on.
Yeah, off the safety again, looped around again, and straight into the safety, then back.
Just over $1.5 million.
Yeah.
Is the carrot getting in the way of the game? No. You know, people have been asking this around school.
Yeah.
Should they be eating while playing?
Well, that's an interesting question, and something that we would perhaps need to consider. But oh my goodness, this is just unbelievable.
Second ball, and he's just shy on the 2 million. Oh, that is a shocking 2 balls. This game is going really quick. Let's see if Tadir can slow it down and start actually putting some points on the board.
Oh my goodness, this is unbelievable.
Shut the door.
I'm almost lost for words, which doesn't happen very often. We have just got a situation where of the final hang on, a random award has just interrupted my train of thought. What have we got?
What's he got?
He's got the Select Song Random Award, so it's probably not he was hoping for, but this is just carnage. This is just carnage on the pinball table. We are having players here who have consistently shown fantastic skill and fantastic point scoring, struggling today, Mr. Blue. What's going on?
Look at that. He's just switched songs on us, and it has been to his detriment. Wilson, what is going on? Second ball down, 1,200,000. Hershey still leads the pack, but not by much. It is actually anyone's game still.
This is just unbelievable. Goodness me, sometimes we struggle with the amount of material that we need to perform and the amount of witticisms and interesting facts we bring to the table. And this final here, it's not needed because it's just blink and you'll miss it, and then it's gone. So what are we looking at here? 2.3 million. Is that Cradle again?
He's definitely leading the pack. He's holding the ball, and there's a few fingers going around on this playfield. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Did you see that? He lost the ball, but the multi-ball just came on as it happened.
That
has got to be the luckiest ball loss I have seen.
Well, I'd love to see a replay, and I'm sure our technical team will be right onto that to get us a replay of that so we can have a look.
Wow.
That
is a game changer.
Absolutely, because that could have been all over, done and dusted at 2.5 million. He's just clocked over 3. This is just...
He's got select songs, going straight for Madonna and the pop.
Now that was mentioned in the profile before he started, so that's a good strategy there.
Finally got his favourite song on ball 3. What a game. Can he pick it up? I don't think so. I think we might be going home early, Mr. Webb.
Well, we might be now. Just while he's cradling there and dealing with the carrot, we had some viewer feedback on some of the information that we've been relaying over the rounds of the competition. And just to clarify something, during our time broadcasting, Mr. Bloor, We've obviously kept the facts and the truth have been strong, and you've provided evidence to... goodness me, I'm just watching that. Provided evidence, but just a point of clarification with the main event from SummerSlam 1988, which was mentioned the other day. While indeed Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant were featured in that competition, just had a viewer pointed out to us that it was actually a tag team match, and that Andre the Giant's tag team partner was the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. They were managed by Bobby the Brain Heenan and seconded by bodyguard Virgil. And in the corner for the Hulk Hogan, we had Macho Man Randy Savage and his manager, the lovely Elizabeth.
Oh yeah, that sounds amazing. That's great referencing there, and thank goodness you have done your homework.
Well, there we go. Now, speaking of homework, and it's got nothing to do with the score whatsoever, we now have got a player starting to show some domination. 4.5 million ramps. We've got a song selection, the Madonna pop.
He's loving his pop. He's also got a choose song there if he wants to change the song, and he's got the random award lit up. So he's sort of got quite a bit of choices there.
Well, he's got all his ducks stacked in a row at the moment, and there's the potential here for a game-changing competition score, and as it's in the final, the most important time to have a blinder, using that safety there.
You know, he seems to be going for the ball locks. As we've talked about, there has been no student, definitely not in the tournament, but I don't think even in outside of the tournament, that has had a 3-ball multi-ball.
Well, we've got theatrical performance has just come up. We've got him switching to frenzy mode. So we've got looking for that, hitting all the bumpers at once, which is strong. We've got with Dixie's Midnight Runner.
That's right.
Now we identified Come On Eileen as a 80's one-hit wonder. Your thoughts on Dixie's Midnight Runner's follow-up album, which I understand was a concept album about mozzarella cheese called Inky Pinky Po?
You know, that was a classic album as well, and it just wasn't appreciated.
Right.
You know, unfortunately, a little bit late in the game, and
wrong single choice off the album, perhaps.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, Alexi Slade featuring as the mouse in the video probably didn't help.
All right, now this is one of the most dominating double ball, multi-balls that we've seen.
That's right. He's really holding on to his balls there.
That scoring there now, approaching 8 million again. We've obviously seen this a couple of times in competition, but pulling this out in the final, particularly when all the players are struggling.
8 million.
Yeah.
Wilson, of course, set the record the other day of the highest tournament score.
Which was 12 million all up, but this has got some very, very strong play there. I think Todo's resorted to interpretive dance in the background. Perhaps that's not going to... What was that, Mr. Bloor? I don't know if we saw that on the replay. Some kind of sign just went past. I didn't quite catch it.
We will see it on the replay.
All right. Okay. Perhaps that's a bit of sloganeering from someone. Quite strange.
He's lost his ball.
Yep.
It's okay. He's still back. Still got his half a carrot at least. So I think we can expect him to play well for at least another 5 minutes with that carrot.
Well, that left ramp is getting hammered in the best possible way. He's got strong play on the table. We've got a 10 million point score, and it is the final.
Look, I just can't keep my eyes off Tadir. I just don't know what's going on.
Well, I don't know how to describe that dancing, but what I can describe is I can describe the play going on at this table. There is the cradle now, 20 combos. The combo
Who's that combo champion?
87. Someone's done very well, but
cracked his 10 million.
Yep, off the safety again.
This is a high score for Hersha straight away. Third ball, it took 3 balls before we actually saw something happen that was worth watching in this competition. I hope you're stuck with us.
Yeah, well, it's been off the safety again. This is just some very consistent off the other ramp, back onto the safety, nearly a mirror. Some great symmetry there. The pinball play the time. I wonder, was it possible that he was playing possum with his first 2 balls, ramping the pressure up with the third to look at putting so much pressure on the last 2 competitors. The dancing stopped in the background. Now, where are we going from here?
Girls just want to have fun.
Yeah, sorry.
It did well for Wilson.
It was what he relied. It was his stock trade that he relied on yesterday, and yesterday in the last round. So here we go, off that safety again. Off the safety again,
goodness.
twice. Back to the ramp. Right, off the safety a
mate.
third time in under 30 seconds. Just
Some
that.
close calls.
That's right. That ball just falling sweetly. 4th time, 5th time off the safety. Goodness me, just losing count of what's happening there, and a score that's continuing to march on. That's the 6th time, 7th time. It's just one of those sweet games, and he's doing it in the final. The dancing stopped in the background.
That's right. There's our 3 competitors. They are all looking a little worried now.
Well, Wilson's usually quite jubilant, quite positive, but I think in the background he's sensing something's up. He can see that score approaching 12 million, which was the mark for him. We've got that off the safety, that to the left, to the right, back in.
He's got 3 balls locked. He's got 2 balls locked. He needs 1 more up the left ramp, and then he is looking at a 3-ball multi-ball.
Well,
Whitney Houston.
We haven't seen a 3-ball multi-ball, and having said that, we have.
Look at that.
Yes, he
His
raises
hand goes
his hand
up
in triumph.
Twice.
Well, what can we say? It's the first time we've seen it in the entire competition. It's in the best possible time to have it.
He's right.
Got an opportunity. This is just going to be points carnage from here.
3-ball multi-ball. We're up to 12 million. Look at those points jump up. The more balls you have on the field, just the more score you're able to get.
Absolutely, and the context for the other players, given how much they have struggled today in this competition, this is just one of those things. And there we've got a 13 million. So therefore it is now the top score in the entire competition.
Tadeu's putting his thumb down.
Yes,
He's not happy.
He's not happy. It's the top score in the competition coming with his last ball in the final. What a perfect time to have it.
Wow.
Now the multi-ball's ended, but he's still persevering in and off. That ramp again. I'd love to see his combo count back up to the top.
He is not giving up. These guys are still have a chance. Of course, we've seen Hershey's do this on 1 ball. So these other guys still do have a chance. But there's another multi-ball, Mr. Webb.
Back to Katrina and the Waves again.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Aren't they sick of that song?
Well, they might be sick of that song, but he can't be sick of that. Well,
He's lost them both.
No, but he's got to save.
What the heck? This kid is having the game I think we all dream of.
Well, we said all the way through that these dominating scores, this 1 ball, and now we've got. This is the greatest game that we have ever seen.
15 million.
A student to score 12 million. When Wilson did it in the previous round, we didn't know that would be broken. Well, he's picked it up. He's run with it. He's got the challenge. He's got the carrot.
There's a real confidence. Both hands off the but it was maybe to his detriment, but never mind. I think, look at that, and it's still going up. What's it going to stop at? 16 million!
He jumps for joy, and rightly so. Well, the other 2 competitors in this situation just must be shell-shocked. For them to get out of here, it would be a more epic escape than Clint Eastwood trying to break out of Alcatraz.
Oh my goodness!
Oh
Today,
my goodness.
you're going home!
Well.
Look, there's a little bit of consoling going on from Hershey's. That's good. That's good playing.
There's only one person that can stop him now, and it's one person.
What's he got?
Well, we know he's got the temperament. We know he's got the skill.
He's got it in him.
Can he deliver on the biggest field in the final game?
Spins around quick there.
This is the final ball in the final game.
Takes his hands off the button. I don't know what he was thinking. That was completely human error, and he has lost his 3rd ball There's the final scores.
Well, I don't think anyone would have predicted that.
Wow. Little handshake from the judge there with Perseus, and there's a victory dance, man. That these kids can really dance these days. To do not so happy on the camera, but good to show your emotion.
That's right, and Wilson just standing there stoically. Bit of sportsmanship at the end. Well, what a competition it's been.
That's really good sportsmanship. Guys, what a tournament it has been. Thank you so much for joining us and watching it. Big shout out to all of our competitors. You guys all did a great job. And of course, hats off to Perseus for becoming not only the pinball tournament champion, but also record score and the only competitor that we have seen to get a 3-ball multi-ball.
Absolutely, it's been just an amazing competition, Mr. Blore. We've had feedback from around the world. We've enlightened a lot of people to a lot of things that are happening around. The competition has been stunning. We've had so many children involved, and pinball was the winner at the end of the day.
Farewell.